right, next for Stories Around the Campfire, we're going to talk about The Purge a little bit, but we want you to see a little taste of it before we get going. Check this trailer out and we'll be right back.
What is America? America is, we've been told, the land of the free. So tell me then, what is more American than The Purge?
I know it's asking a lot to work on Purge night. Do me a favor, be safe tonight. Please, stay within the protected area.
As an American, you're free to choose how you will spend this evening of infinite possibility.
If people have a legal way to get rid of their anger and rage, crime will go down. We'll all benefit.
I'm looking for my sister. Is she purging?
No, she's being purged upon.
On Purge night, you are free to do whatever you want. On Purge night, America lives up to its promise.
Our generous donations to the new founding fathers helps them implement policies.
We believe that.
The Purge is America.
This is the commencement of the annual Purge. All crime, including murder, will be legal. Blessed be America.
It is the giving time.
It's the beauty of America. Opportunity for all, right?
Zag, let's start with you.
Yeah, The Purge. Look, man, I love the concept of what this is, and I really, really wanted to like it. I wanted to like the movies, and, you know, I mean, with the way TV shows are coming together these days, pretty high quality shit, why not? You know, I'll give it a try. No.
Hell no!
All right, man. It just I don't see how you're going to keep this going for not beyond this season. I mean, 3 episodes, and I was ready to hang myself, man. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. I mean, it seems like we have a couple of characters that are kind of pitted up against gauntlets out among this 10-year-old purge that's been going on, and it's accepted. 12 hours, you know the rules. Anything goes. Murder, it's all good. You know, well, yeah, this isn't anything you haven't seen in the movies, and just not happy with it. It's not working for me. Don't like it. 2 thumbs down.
All right. Well, I don't know if this is going to get another season, to be honest with you, because they originally billed it as a limited event series. So it may just be a one-off, or they may have planned it as a one-off. Now, granted, I don't know what the ratings are, but if it gets the ratings, there will be more.
Obviously.
So, Colonel, talk to us about The Purge.
I'm kind of with Zag on this one. It's kind of like watching paint dry. Each episode, we see the progression of these 3 storylines we're following throughout the series. To give it some credit, I do like the lighting aspect of it, based on the other purges, and like the scene where the guy had his night vision goggles on, that guy was on fire running at him. I thought that was a really cool shot. So there's some positive to it. But, man, overall, this show fucking blows. It is rough, man. I can't be any nicer than that. Again, if you have something bad to say, you got to give at least one good positive comment. I like some of the lighting aspects, but your show fucking sucks.
Production value about it's what I mean. It's like it looks good along line with how TV shows are getting made these days. They're spending millions of dollars on production value. Man, yeah, it's still a piece of shit in the end, you know? I mean, it looks good, but it's a good-looking piece of shit.
Exactly. That's kind of what I was going to say. You can spend millions of dollars to make a piece of shit look like a really good piece of shit, but
it's still
sometimes, yeah, it's still a piece of shit. Molly, anything on The Purge?
Oh, piece of shit. That's about right. But, you know, they should have just done another movie if they're going to do anything with this idea. It's a stupid concept for a movie. You're making crime legal for one night. It's retarded. It's not going to be. I would believe a Walking Dead apocalypse over something like this, honestly. Even in our society, I don't believe this would be possible. And I believe it's just morally completely wrong, because you're justifying that you're doing something bad for one night and then you can go back to being a good person. That's not how it works, son. You're going to hell doing that shit, boy.
You go to hell! You go to hell and you die!
Mm-hmm. So it's stupid. I've never liked the concept of the movies. I've seen the first two, didn't watch the third one, don't want to watch the show, not going to watch the show, and I don't care. So sucks. Moving on.
Fair enough. Just to go back to Colonel's point on the night vision scenes, I like that too, but I got to thinking about it as I was watching it, and they kept using it. I think that was their way of cheating using violence or kind of distorting the violence scenery or imagery so they could get away with showing, or it gives the imagination more to work with instead of just blatantly showing somebody on fire or getting their head blown out or whatever, you know. I thought that was a neat.
Some visceral gore would have helped this show, in my opinion, honestly.
Well, keep in mind, though, they're on USA. They got to kind of tone down what they do a little bit. So.
But to be fair, USA was also the home of Monday Night Raw during the Attitude era. So they really don't need to tone it down too fucking much, all right? I've seen more violence and gore watching wrestling as a teen than I've seen on this show.
I watched a wrestler fuck a corpse in a coffin and then say, oh, look what I've done. I fucked your brains out, and threw some jelly at the camera. USA Network.
Fuck her. Fuck her brains out. Suck her tits. Squeeze her buns.
I must have missed that episode.
Triple H. It happened.
That's creeping me out now. Now I got to Google that shit.
It's out there.
Hold on. We'll be right back. I got to Google that shit. I am kind of with you guys. I'm not a fan. Now I will probably keep watching, but I'm not too invested in it. The characters don't really mean anything to me. The woman that it looks like has put a hit out on her boss, maybe to get a promotion, and none of it really matters to me. The lesbian scene was kind of interesting. That was about it for me. The point that Molly made, I believe, also, I'm not a fan of the concept, and this just seems one of those high concept ideas that just falls real short. But for some reason, they've made a couple of movies, and they thought this would be a good idea on TV. Personally, I don't see it, but I also don't like a lot of what people like. So the last thing I will say is, I know you guys didn't like last season of American Horror Story because it was too political, and this is clearly, even the original movie, is just a political statement on where society seems to be going. Zag, talk to us about that.
Well, that's what I mean. This is what this is about here. The political thread actually fits into this story. It's woven into it. It's built around it. It's why they're doing this. So the rich, it's less crowded, I guess. I don't know, less of the peasants around, whatever. But I mean, the other one, it felt a little bit shoehorned. American Horror Story, forcing the Trumpy things in there and everything. But this, it's kind of built around it. So in that aspect, yeah, it is political, but it's meant to be.
Right.
I guess that's what I'm getting at. You know?
It's definitely a lot of the purples getting rid of the grays.
Ooh.
There you go. Throwback. Throwback.
Whoop. That's called paying attention, folks. I personally don't mind some political stuff, but this, like I said, high concept, shitty idea, or shitty execution, in my opinion. And yes, you're right. American Horror Story was definitely more direct when they went after politics by just basically naming him and starting season 7 the day of the election or the night of the election and everyone freaking out, especially Sarah Paulson's character, which was so annoying in that season. Sorry, Sarah. Love you. But, So. All right, well, doesn't sound like we're all too interested in the Purge, so ironically, we may purge it from future shows until maybe the end of the season. I'll try to keep watching it and stay somewhat attentive, but
we'll keep an eye on it for you guys, and if something cool happens, you'll hear it here.